this is the main section of the machine where the actual work happens, is where the pallets are loaded into it, the billets are there, and the tools come down and actually do the work. It's a 5-axis machine, so what happens is the head moves in and out, and up and down, and also backwards and forwards. In addition to that, the table will rotate on the top here and also tilt completely at 90 degrees, so that 5 sides of the job can be accessed at any one time. Up to 220 tools, which are changed by a robot and fed into the front of the machine. All the tools that we have in here are completely correlated to the CAD/CAM system, so we actually know exactly what tool is in there, how long it is, what size of holder it's in. So this cabinet is what's called the robot. So in here we've got shelves and shelves of pallet stations, and then a big robot arm in the middle which actually come and pick the pallets up and load them into the machine. So as you can see over here, there's lots of jobs. Some have been machined, some are still waiting to be machined. In this area we've got completely different jobs, 2 or 3 different jobs all sat here waiting to be machined. So in total there's 100 pallets of this size, which is a small 70mm square, which we can bolt a variety of sizes of components onto. And in addition to those 100 pallets, there are 14 pallets which are of a bigger size, which allows us to carry vices and bigger jobs. This is how the machine correlates between the program that you've assigned and the pallet, which has obviously got the job on it. Every pallet has this little ID chip in it, and what we have to do is scan that chip and associate it with a program. So to start a new job, I can type in here a name of it, how many offs there's going to be, and then assign a program to that job. So click that program. So once we have that, what we have to do is actually scan the pallet so that there's then a connection between this ID chip and the program that we've assigned, so that when we put the pallet into the machine, it makes no difference where we put it. The machine will then come around, scan this and say, okay, I know where that job is, and I know what program to run on it. So even if you open the doors and move this again, it would then have to rescan itself, and it would then still know where to pick the pallet up from. So it's very flexible. It means it's very quick and easy to put in as many or as few pallets as you want, and it allows us to build up a queue of different jobs to run overnight and over the weekend. So this computer here and this software is what is actually controlling the robot and deciding which jobs to send to the machine at any one time. So this list here is the queue of jobs which we currently have ready to run. So it's saying that we've got 24 hours, nearly 25 hours of jobs here which we can run, and the jobs which it has already run are about 14 hours worth. So at the moment the machine is in inactive mode, so nothing has happened, but as soon as I press active, the machine would then look at the top of the list and decide, go and call that pallet up and then run the program which is associated with it. What we can do here is move things up and down the list, as often, to prioritise jobs, bring them to the front. So it means we can have this job here, which is quite a long running job, which is well ahead of schedule in terms of delivery. We can have as a buffer to fill in any extra hours where the machine may be idle, either during the day or at night, to make sure that we sort of maximise the night time and the weekend.